Anna, thank you so much for joining my wife and I for Sunday Conversations. You're actually the first guest that we're interviewing together, so this is really cool.
Yay!
So, how long have you been training at home?
I started back in August with my boot camps that I hold once to twice a week here at the gym. And then I started my one-on-one personal training just in January. Prior to that, I was always kind of just helping friends or guiding them along and showing them the ropes.
I know you're certified through the NASM.
Yeah.
How long did that process take to go from being the person that works out to the person that designs the workout professionally?
So I personally have just been in the gym for years. It was like my therapy is like I like to call it, my alone time, just working on myself, as a mom that's busy. That's kind of the only time you get to be alone. So it was years. And then, my friends would come along and be like, hey, can I come work out with you? I did that just the last 2 to 3 years or so. It took me a while to get the guts to finally sign up to take the NASM course. And then it was a 12-week course that it took me to get through it. That test was crazy. It was a lot harder than I expected, but hey, we got through it. I did that March of last year, is when I got my April, my official certification. And then I was still hesitant to even do one-on-ones at that point because I was just still unsure of myself. And, my husband was like, just do it. And I was like, well, I'll start with boot camps, group environment, get myself comfortable with actually instructing people. So I started with that, and it was like a natural flow. I doubted myself, but it was like I was in my element.
Since becoming certified and becoming a business owner, what skills have you had to develop that you didn't even think you would, it didn't even occur to you would need this?
Yeah, everybody's different. I have a girl who hasn't really worked out and has diabetes, and I have a girl who has been in the gym. So it's finding what workouts and what moves work for each individual.
Okay.
You can't really learn that until you're faced with it. The course and the test teaches you a lot that's not even directly about putting a workout together. It's all the technical stuff behind it. So yeah, you gotta learn that part of it.
So kind of give a snapshot. How do you start your day?
Yeah, so I have 4 kids, a husband, a house, and I still actually work at my corporate job full time. So to take my gym time, I'm up at 4:45 a.m. 2 days a week now. I have one-on-one training with a girl at 5:15 a.m. And then I get my workout in before I have to get ready for work, get my youngest ready for school. So I'm still living that 9 to 5, and then fitness is before and after that. So I do evening boot camp classes on Tuesdays. Saturday mornings are my boot camp. 2 evenings. So it's a little challenging because I do have quite a bit on my plate. I am hoping sooner than later, fitness and training can just be my full-time everything. I think I'm still trying to find that balance, but I definitely, kids and family come first, obviously. So it's you make sure everybody's taken care of. But yeah, that's why I'm up at the crack of dawn to get my workout in.
Being Latina myself.
Yes.
Grow up with the guilt. Family first, home first, husbands first. Also, I'm not saying first, second, third. First. Yeah. And so when it comes down to, planning out your day, it's let me make sure everybody's okay. Right. Then let me go ahead and take care of me. Oh wait, I'm tired. I'll just do it in the morning. Right. And a lot of busy moms, unfortunately, always are saying, I'll do it in the morning. I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow never comes.
And consistency is key. I know waking up at 4:45 a.m. is nuts to a lot of people. It's usually when I have a client, I'm up at 4:45 so that I can have everything ready. If I don't, it's 5. So either way, it's between 4:45 or 5. I've been doing it for a long time, so it's natural for me. But if you're gonna cut, 45 minutes of your sleep, but to do it to work on yourself, whether you're working out or in the Word, like just those priority things that as moms we have to get done when everybody's sleeping. At the end of the day, I find it tough to come home and work out because you have to cook dinner and get everybody ready for the next day, and then you're exhausted. So putting it at the beginning of the day, make sure I get it done. Getting up at that time is tough at first, and some people are just not morning people, but when you're consistent with it and you just keep doing it over and over again, it just gets easier. And now it's habit for me. I mean, it's hard for me to sleep in on a weekday because my body's like, nope, time to get up and do what you got to do.
Like, I'm kind of like you are. It's like go, 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 right?
Yeah.
There are times when it's hard for me to even sleep. Like, I'll get an idea and I'll hop up. Oh, I got to write it down or whatever. Right?
She's like, yes.
Tell me about, you talked about your nighttime ritual on Instagram, your personal nighttime ritual. You said it's not always weights and workout clothes. Sometimes it's turmeric tea, work, and being comfy. How important is it for you to actually unwind because you're building a business, holding on a job, and you have family responsibility?
Right. I think I'm still trying to learn that discipline because, again, most nights it's like I'm going until I'm in the bed and then I'm out. So I try to really just be more cautious about, having some downtime with my husband once the kids are in bed, or, cutting the phone time out just while we're home in the evenings, because you can get so caught up in just looking at your phone, and then it's taking away time from the family, which is little time as it is. Being comfy is and having my tea, I try to make sure that I at least get that in, so that you need that decompressed time. And it is really hard to do when you have so much to take care of and so much going on. And just the nighttime thing, having a bedtime for my youngest son, rallying up my older ones to help get everything done so that we can all just have that moment in the evening to decompress and, take time to prepare for the next day so that it's not stressful. Consistent, I guess, routine, I try to follow. I don't like being off my routine. I try to have that routine and consistency, just so that I know everything flows well.
You said you're a mother of 4, so some of our listeners is like, oh well, older son, she must have teenagers, or they're able to say, what are the ages of your children?
I do. So I have 2 girls from a previous relationship, and they are 17, 15. So they are teenagers. My husband has a son who is with us. Also, he's 17. And then we have a 5-year-old. And so, yes, I am absolutely blessed by these teenagers. They are great help. I mean, my girls are amazing. They're little moms, but it's still like doctor's appointments and dentist appointments and, just being, a mom to them, just taking time to listen. And and then my 5-year-old, I don't know how people have a lot of little people, because he takes a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of energy. And, I wasn't he's a boy. And so, baseball practice and baseball games and school events. And it's just,
Like I said, this is awesome. I appreciate you letting us test this out, because I've been wanting to do an interview with somebody with my wife, because she's got a different way of engaging with people than I do. And so it was really cool to have this experience with her. So thank you. And thank you for having this conversation with us.
Absolutely. I'm honored.